We're at the Copenhagen Fintech Week, and one of the things that's amazing is that wherever you go around the world, you get very similar insights about what's happening in fintech. Number one is that the trend is for innovation to come not just from traditional industries like banking and finance, but also to come from other industries. So this morning I talked about large corporations like Facebook and Tencent and Alibaba, their role in fintech, as well as corporations doing homegrown solutions. And on the third leg of that stool, fintech startups themselves coming from payments and all kinds of places from the ecosystem to innovate to get fintech to the next level. Futureproofing Next can play two roles. One is that we run ongoing research with practitioners who every day are facing innovation within large companies and trying to figure out how to get companies to move to the next level. And the second thing is that we help organizations address these issues. We don't feel that people should be victims of the future. At Futureproofing Next, we really know that to see a future and the way it might be, especially here in fintech, it's very important to have a vision, but then also to go back and know how to apply your ideas within the organization to teams that can make the change happen. There are a couple of very strong takeaways from Copenhagen Fintech from the perspective of Futureproofing Next. Number one is we look at trends around the world, and there's a very big trend that we've been looking at, which is the role that China will play in the innovation ecosystem. So I would say that's one very important trend that's been reinforced. I think the second is the importance of collaboration, and for a region to know what it can be good at and where it wants to play, how it wants to win. And there have been extremely impressive collaborative conversations here at the Copenhagen Fintech Week. And I think finally, the experiences that I had, both from being on the stage, being backstage, being in interactions with a lot of people within the groups, being on the advisory board, it's very important to work together because there's a lot of territory in terms of fintech and the future that needs a lot of new thinking to really get us to that next level. There was a great quote by someone at ING who said that if you're in a race of snails and you're the fastest snail in a snail race, that's not really winning the bigger race. And I think that that one piece of information is a great image for everyone to think about. When we think we can be complacent, we have to remind ourselves that the next competitor, the next force in our ecosystem might not be another snail. It might be someone completely outside of our current line of sight.